Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon. I'm not sure what it is. So we just gained another hour. So now I'm 13 hours ahead of the East Coast. It is almost 7 a.m. here. As you can see, the ship has not stopped moving, but I think we're almost ahead of the typhoon. They said it would take about 12 hours, but you can see the seas are still pretty rough, and it's all like lots of movement. But yeah. I feel pretty rested, getting ready to get up and get this day going, and excited to see what happens. I don't think I'm supposed to go outside yet, but hopefully later I can show you something from the balcony. Hope you guys have a great day out there, and we'll talk to you from Asia. See you in a bit. Hey, what's up, everybody? Tony with Lido Loca, day 2 of my Spectrum of the Seas cruise. Somewhere on our way to Japan. You know the story from yesterday. We were trying to outrun a typhoon, and we're getting there. The seas have started to calm down. It was really rocky all night. It's about 7 a.m. We gained another hour. The time change is crazy, so now we're like 13 hours ahead of Eastern time. And but I'm down at the buffet. I was going to show you a couple things. At least what I got. They have a pretty nice mix of food on the buffet. They have some Western food. Of course, they have Asian food. And but I wanted to show you what they're doing to combat the typhoon. But first, I'll show you the seas. So this is even calmer than it was about an hour ago. We're starting to see sunshine, and we're starting to see the clouds back off a little bit. So I think we're out in front of the typhoon, and I think we'll be okay as we make our way to Japan. And then all the tables, they have this wetted napkin to hold the silverware in place. I was in here late last night, and there was a huge crash, and stuff were sliding off the tables. So this morning they've got a system in place to keep the silverware, to keep the condiments in place, which I think is ingenious. And then here's a quick look at what I got. All this watermelon's been super fresh. So I got some watermelon, some sauteed mushrooms, some salami. This is fried dough. I don't know what that is. I got some Chinese sausage and just some standard stuff to get the day started. Just kicking off the sea day. Not really sure what I'm gonna do. Some things got canceled because of the weather. Do have a specialty dining tonight, the Hotpot, and an interesting show called Showgirls that the local cast put on. So we'll see what that is. But it's the cruise life. I tell you what, it's weird being a solo cruiser. Trying to decide whether you're going to sit and eat by yourself. Don and I aren't doing completely everything together. Don from Don's family vacation on this cruise. There's a lot more adventures for us coming up. We're doing excursions together, but we've lived together for the last 4 days, so we're on our own for a little bit today. So it's pretty interesting. I definitely miss my wife. I just want to say that. I miss you, Jenny. But yep, gonna enjoy my breakfast. See what we get into. The robots. They're taking over. The robots. It's about 10 o'clock, so I did the walk and talk live stream. If you didn't get a chance to see that, I'll leave a link in the description. And a lot of people's like, where's Don? Is Don seasick? Well, of course Don Terrace is not seasick. Don has spent the morning.
Don was surfing. Don was enjoying it.
That's
right.
I was
all set.
Yeah, so Don had some excursions planned, but because of the typhoon, not excursions, but onboard activities, gonna have to reschedule, right?
Yeah. I'll do it on the last sea days. Yeah. We'll do it.
So what do you
Still
think?
gonna do it.
Were you able to get some sleep, even though it was rocky seas?
That's fine.
Like a baby.
Like a baby.
Now we're exploring the ship a little bit. We might go to the Sportsplex where they're having archery and fencing. I don't know about archery, but they're having fencing and bumper cars.
And might even let you do a rematch in some ping pong if you want.
Yeah, I did lose that match yesterday.
It was close though, folks. It was close.
I always win the second time around. Here we go. All right, well, the Sportsplex, a little bit of a bust. You can't really see the fencing, which looks pretty cool. And there's no bumper cars. So we'll have to check for bumper cars later. And all the ping pong tables are full, but that's what it is on a sea day. I don't know.
That's wrong. You need to make it to 10:29. That's a Japanese time. All of these 3 ports that we're going to, we follow the Japanese time. So 10:30. And what you can see there, like in Japan, they're still having a king, right? So yeah, this is Imperial Palace of Japan, very very ancient, and you see the living room of the king is actually here. You need to use the bamboo spoon to take water and to wash your hand. and then wash another hand. And then you take the spoon and you have some water to clean your mouth.
So that was pretty cool. We're here in the music hall. They gave a talk about the excursions, and that was an English only a talk. So pretty cool. It's, you know, they have it on all the cruise ships, but it was nice that they did it, especially for English speakers.
They had a very small crowd in here of about 18 people, and then the Chinese ones in the theater.
That's right. Yeah, so
A few more people.
it made me pretty excited about these excursions. I think we're going to see some cool stuff over the next few days. We're still trying to figure out what the deal is with these activities that Don has up on the top decks. We think it's closed, but trying to get it rescheduled. But we did get our 4 restaurant package scheduled, so we're going to show you guys 4 specialty restaurants, so make sure you be on the lookout for those.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
How may I help you?
Thank you.
One?
One?
Okay. One gentleman.
One?
Hello, sir.
Thank you. Hi.
How are you, sir?
Good. How's it going?
Super fantastic.
The seas have finally settled down, right?
Yes. Come now. Not like last night. Slept like
Oh, there were so many people. They look like they. Do you get sick at all?
no, I slept like a baby,
I
like
know.
a rock.
I slept really good too.
Like
Yeah.
a rock.
It doesn't bother me too bad.
Yeah. Just only 1 shot of Jack Daniels and then that's
Yeah,
it.
just that's all you need. 2 if you want to sleep really good.
No, 2 is not gonna be good for me.
It's gonna be too
Otherwise,
much.
not gonna wake up in the morning.
Hello. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Thank you.
You want me to get the other menus international? Or?
Sure, I'll take a look at it.
Okay.
Sure.
So just give me a moment. I'm gonna bring you to your table.
Okay.
Just give me a moment and I'll get your menu, okay?
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. I'll be with you right away, okay?
Alrighty. Thank you, sir. Alright, so we got 4 specialty dinings booked, so I figured we'd try the main dining room for lunch since we might not get back there. It's just me gonna try it out. A lot of good options on the menu here. Not sure what I'm gonna have. I'll throw up the menu. You think about what you'll have, and I'm getting ready to order it. But beautiful dining room. So lunch coming up. All right, so here we go. Course number 1, the Maryland crab cake. Looks good, big portion. Good, try it out. All right, so the course 1 was really good. The crab cake, everything you want in a crab cake, had the nice remoulade sauce with it. And now course 2, I didn't do it on purpose, but it's back-to-back seafood. This is the seafood risotto. It looks like there's some scallops, shrimp, squid. Looks good. Give it a try. Okay, so the seafood risotto, really good, super rich though. You've got the rich taste of seafood, the rich, creamy risotto. I couldn't eat the whole thing, but really delicious. And now on to dessert. It's a Filipino pastry called the brazo. It's a pastry with a custard in it. It looks really good. Yeah, food quality's been really good. I mean, you guys know my feeling about the MDR. I like the MDR. But again, you know, the food is prepared in mass, and so it's a little different than food that's immediately prepared to order. But it's been very tasty, served hot, and can't complain at all. I'll let you know when I'm done about this dessert. It looks good. Yeah, can't complain about the dessert. It's super delicious. So yeah, great little lunch here in the main dining room. And I believe it's only on the sea days that they have lunch in the main dining room, but it was super good. So I'm going to sneak back to the cabin, see if it's been cleaned yet, and maybe do some work. With this internet, I don't know if I've talked about it yet, but the internet's super good. Been able to live stream, been able to upload videos, so I think I'm going to take a little downtime on the sea day, do a little work. I've got dinner tonight with Dawn at the Hotpot specialty dining at 5:30. Then we've got a show tonight called Showgirls, so just going to chill this afternoon and see if I get motivated to do anything else, but good lunch. Okay, so I've stumbled back into the music hall. They're having a line dancing instruction class. They just did YMCA. I hope they're gonna do that curly shuffle Cupid. I don't know. Who knows what they're gonna do? But here we go.
But this time, I don't know this. I just watch you guys. So nobody leads you. So let me see. You can dance or not. Alright? 好，接下来一部分哈，我不跳了，我看你们跳，因为刚刚我没有看到，我刚刚看一下那一边，现在我不理舞了，看一下没有人理舞，你们可不可以跳，好不好？好不好？好，非常棒。Okay, here we go. Let's try without the leader. So you can dance by yourself or not. Here we go.
Oh, they're doing YMCA again, but she's not gonna show them how this time. Let's see how they do. Here we go. One hand YMCA. I don't know if it counts or not. Pretty cool activity. The top deck is still closed, so they're trying to find stuff for people to do. This is nice. It's like cruise life. All I can do is Y&M. Do the CNA at home. Alright, do it with me. Do it at your house. YMCA. Alright, enough of the fun. Continue to make our way back to the cabin. It's pretty cool. YMCA. Okay, so you can see that the seas have calmed down a bit from even this morning as we make our way to Japan. Yeah, I've just been chilling in the cabin. It's about 4 o'clock. I've got dinner at 5:30. I took a little nap. I'm working on a video. Man, to me, I'm gonna say it's that cruise life because there's been nothing nicer than this nice nap and doing a little work. Looking forward to some specialty dining tonight at the Hotpot. So gonna finish up the work that I'm doing, gonna change for dinner and go to the Hotpot. So come along with me. I'm gonna show you some specialty dining here on the spectrum of the seas. The calm seas. I'm digging it. Film the selections.
Thank you. Yeah, I was wondering where the mushrooms.
These mushrooms look good. Interesting. Okay, so we're here on the super sunny aft of the ship. We're doing Hotpot, which it's very similar to a fondue, but we have a couple broths. We've got a plate of vegetables that we grabbed from the buffet, and we're waiting on protein to come in the form of meat and seafood. I think we're gonna cook it, but not really sure. So So far, so cool. So far, so good. It looks good. Not really sure though. Hotpot.
No, these are kind of mushroom.
Yeah.
This should be interesting, Tony.
I think so.
Hoo-ah.
Okay, the proteins have arrived. So we got food cooking.
Diet Coke for me, yep.
We got food cooking. Who knows what this is gonna turn out? It looks really good. I love it when your dinner kind of looks at you. We're cooking it up. So Don, what do you think about this hot pot experience?
I am enjoying the food.
Yeah.
I am a little bit of a rookie. And I'll happily admit that, Tony. Happily admit it.
Yeah, this is definitely an experience, a traditional experience for a lot of people, completely new experience for us. It's good though, the food's delicious. So we're making our way through the hot pot experience. Again, they give you a couple broths and oil to cook in. They give you the protein, you go get your vegetables, and then you make a sauce. And they were nice enough to make the sauce for us, so you cook everything up, and then you run it through the sauce. The sauce is pretty spicy, but it's all been really good. The only thing is you're the chef, so you have to make sure that everything you eat is cooked well enough. I think we're doing good with that. And then they have some desserts and some fruits. I think that's what's next for me. My mouth is on fire, but pretty cool experience. I'm glad we tried it.
Flying high, you know how I feel. Fish in the sea. Gonna set my soul on fire. Fashion and wonderland is crashing. All those hooks down the drain.
Alright, super impressed with the entertainment so far. That was called Showgirl, and that was the actual ship cast. They're also putting on a show later in the week called Silk Road, so I can't wait to see that. Might actually see this show again, but from a different vantage point. So You may have seen some of that footage already, but I think I'm gonna sit at a different spot. I was right on the stage, so it was hard to see the whole thing, so I might check it out again. The weather's kind of cool. The ship's not rocking as much as it was this time last night, and there's a lot going on. We get in Japan tomorrow at 1 p.m., so there's still a while before we actually go out on our excursion. So yeah, gonna check out the show again, and who knows what we're gonna get into, but highly recommend it. 10:23, we did watch the show a second time from a different advantage, and it was just as good, don't you think?
It was. It's a little loud up there, though.
Yeah, we're sitting right next to a speaker. It was like being at a rock show, but still a good crowd milling around at 10:30. We're on the quest for the sundry shop, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's slowing down on this ship. We got a long way until we get to our time to get off the ship tomorrow, so I think people are going to be staying up late. Can't get off until 1 o'clock. But yeah, trying to find the sundry. Man, this trip is stressing me out a little bit. So I just got a call from Jenny. Her car is not working, and apparently my car's not working well either. We never have car trouble, and now I'm half a world away, and she's trying to get help. My goodness, you know, everything can't be that cruise life. Wow, it's so frustrating, but yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from her, and hopefully she's okay, but I don't know. We'll see. Typhoon, car trouble, crazy long plane ride. I don't know, maybe Japan wasn't in the cards, but we're here, so all right. We'll catch up with you in a bit. All right, so I heard from Jenny, just simple battery. Hopefully that fixes the issue. She got it switched out, so hopefully that works out. So I think I'm gonna sneak up and get a little late night pizza and call it a night. I've done pretty good about not sleeping during the day. I had like a little half-hour nap, but I've been full on sleeping the previous days, so it's getting close to 11 o'clock, and hopefully I'll sleep through the night. But we go to Osaka tomorrow at 1 p.m., so hopefully I can sleep through the night and be ready for Osaka. But a little LNP, a little late night pizza. Let's do it. I do like Sorrento's pizza. I still think Carnival's pizza is my favorite, but Sorrento's is a close second. It's not any kind of crazy exotic pizza. It's just saucy and crunchy and cheesy and good. I did get a towel animal tonight. An elephant. And of course the room's made ready to go. So yeah, pretty great sea day. Got, I don't know what all we did. We did a lot of different stuff. Hopefully you saw some things that were interesting. I tell you, that Hotpot, that's kind of crazy. Anytime my food's like looking at me before I cook it, it's a little unsettling. But the food was good. Good food in the MDR today. Wonderful show tonight, and so much more. It's just a pretty chill day, and looking forward to tomorrow. I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe so you see the next one when we go to Osaka, Japan. Thanks so much again. My name's Tony for Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido.